Is there a problem with over-pursuing Indonesian women? This is the topic of today's video, and I had a chat regarding this issue just recently with a guy. He's from the States, and he told me that he is chatting, texting with an Indonesian woman for a while already. They haven't met in person yet, but they have, according to him, a strong bond going. They are planning to meet in person soon. And during one of his chats with her, he disclosed a private matter about himself to her, and later he felt that maybe he should not have done this. Maybe he went a little bit too far, because he could sense that this woman was a little bit backing off, okay? He started to get more reserved, and what he did, he then kind of started to shower her with more energy and affection, and now he is not sure whether he pushed it a little bit too hard, because according to him, when he is emotionally invested in someone, in a woman, then he tends to get also needy. So this is the story here, this is his backstory. And he also asked me if this Western dating advice applies to Indonesian women, which goes like this: don't over pursue the girls, rather back off and let her come to you. And for some of you guys who are experienced with dating, you know about this. If you are a Western guy, obviously you know about this Western dating advice that that you should not over pursue a woman, at least Western women, right? If you catch yourself doing it, if you sense that this woman is showing less and less interest or is initiating less and less contact, then you should back off and let her come to you. There's also a kind of rule of thumb which says, like, she should initiate at least 70% of contact and the guy should only do like 30%. I don't know who came up with this ratio, but this is kind of the common dating advice in Western countries when dating Western women. And it kind of makes sense. This is also my experience when dating Western women. Over pursuing is a killer, okay? So now what should this viewer, what should this guy do? What should we do? What should you do when you feel you over pursue an Indonesian woman? Or is there such a thing like over pursuing Indonesian women, or is it completely different in Indonesian culture? Can you over pursue no matter what, or should you just follow this Western advice? So in my experience dating Western women, German women, Swiss women, Austrian women, and also dating Indonesian women, I can tell you that Indonesian women, basically, they behave the same. Yeah? So the same rules basically apply with Indonesian women. When an Indonesian girl is into you, she will be in touch with you. She will text you a lot. She will ask you a lot of questions. She will communicate a lot with you. She will initiate contact a lot, okay? This is also a sign for Indonesian women that they are really interested in you. This is a good sign for you. Yeah? And the other, and the opposite is also true. If an Indonesian girl is not into you or interested, then she won't initiate contact or text you. She will reply to your messages, but just out of being polite. This is maybe a little bit different than to Western culture, because in Indonesian culture, the culture of face saving is very important and prevalent. And also the Indonesian woman actually don't want you to lose face. So she will be polite and maybe answer to your text messages, or maybe find very, very smart excuses not to meet you. But she will not be in any way aggressive or maybe even abruptly cancel the communication. But it can happen, of course. But in general, Indonesian women are more polite, and they want to actually want that you save your face as well. This is one difference, okay? And you kind of have to be able to read between the lines and figure out, is she now interested or not? Or is she just doing it out of politeness, okay? But again, coming back to this, what I explained before, if an Indonesian girl is really into you, she will initiate contact by herself automatically. And I speak out of experience. The girls I dated or I was in a relationship with, they obviously were into me, and I let them initiate most of the contact. There was no issue, you know. And sometimes they even complained, you know, in a very jokingly way. But of course, they were a little bit suffering from it. They told me, you know, oh, Marcel, you never text me, you never call me, you know, like women are. Indonesian women are also just basically women, right? All women around the globe think the same. So they make a little bit of drama, you know, because they want your attention, you know. So even my current girlfriend is behaving the same, you know. She sometimes only, is complaining a little bit, you know. Oh, you never text me and this and that, you know. And there's also one thing to remember for you here dating in Indonesia, is that Indonesian women are shy and passive by nature. They're one of the most shy and passive individuals here in Southeast Asia, in my experience. And these girls, these women, they expect you to lead and to initiate, okay? This is the culture here in Indonesia. This is based on the courting culture here. Yeah? This is very similar to the Philippines, where there is still kind of courting culture in place, and that's the same here in Indonesia. And courting culture means the guy is initiating contact, approach, and he is kind of leading and also showing if he is interested in a woman. Then he is basically leading the whole show. This is how it is here in Indonesia still today. And this is what is expected from you as a man. Yeah? And especially in the beginning, if you don't show interest, if you don't initiate, if you don't lead, then these girls might think that you're not interested in them. And of course, then they back off pretty quickly, because they are shy and passive, you know, and they take things very much to heart. Indonesian women are very sensitive and emotional. So don't play this backing off game, especially in the beginning. This is just my personal experience, although there are nuances to it, and every dynamic is always a little bit different between you and the girls. So you have to kind of become also sensitive to this and get a feeling of these kind of dynamics, okay? But this is just in general my experience. Don't be shy to show her that you are interested in her, that you want to talk to her, that you want to see her. Don't be shy to initiate a lot of contact in the beginning. Because don't forget, you are a Western guy, and maybe she has never even spoken to a Western guy, let alone met a Western guy, so they are extra shy and extra passive. Yeah? So you have to do the work. Yeah? This is my general advice. But of course, keeping in mind that some girls, they are just not interested in you. This is just like in your home country, you know, like I always say, about 33% really like, 33% of girls or women are really into you, they like you. 33% they are just neutral, and there's maybe 33% who don't like you. And the same can be true for Indonesian women, you know. So the conclusion, what's the conclusion? What is the moral of the story? Yeah, again, especially in the beginning, show your interest, initiate, lead, show you care, and be patient also. Yeah, this is very important. Be patient. Don't expect too much. Although things can happen very quickly. It's kind of a little bit a paradoxical thing here in Indonesia. And again, especially in the beginning, don't play this 70-30 game, like let the woman do 70% of approaching and you do 30%. You can maybe play this later on if you are already in a relationship with an Indonesian woman. That means you have something going and you know she is really into you. Then you can back down a little bit and then kind of observe the dynamic, okay? But of course, you also should initiate contact, and this is what I'm doing also with my current girlfriend. I initiate contact also. It's not that I do not text her at all or initiate at all. This is just what she sometimes complains about, but you know, women always exaggerate and make a little bit of drama because they need attention, they want attention, and in some way I understand it, okay? If I am her boyfriend, then she kind of also expects from me that I pay attention to her, right? So lead, take the initiative, but of course don't over pursue, okay? If she is interested in you, she will text you, she will ask you a lot of questions, she will go on a date with you very quickly. She will be on time also. So when you make arrangements for your first date, trust me, a woman who is really interested in you and is serious, she will be on time. Yeah. So if it's the same rule with Western women, if a woman, an Indonesian woman, is interested in you, interested to see you, to date you, she will open all the doors. She will roll out the red carpet for you. She will make it very easy for you to meet her, okay? But when this woman, this Indonesian woman, is always coming up with small excuses here and there why she cannot meet you or talk to you, or why she is barely texting you, then you know what time it is, or at least you should know what time it is. Drop her, don't waste your time. Next one. And with that being said, I'm checking out for today. I hope I could clarify this issue. I could help you with this. And thanks for watching. Looking forward to your comments. What are your experiences with initiating contact, leading with Indonesian women? Do you agree with me, or do you have different experiences? Do you also say, yeah, it's true, women are always this, all around the globe somehow the same? Just here and there are obviously cultural differences, but the same thing happened to me. Do you say that, or do you disagree with me? Looking forward to your comments. I'm checking out now. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you in one of my next videos. Take care, bye bye.